Welcome to the Bathroom Chronicles. I'm joking. We're not going to call it that. It's not going to be Bathroom Chronicles. But today, we're going to be attempting to grow a Venus flytrap. So I got the box here from my favorite store, Hobby Lobby. And I do have another plant that at a later date, I'm going to try to plant and grow that one as well. But today we're going to start off with this one, which is just the Venus flytrap. And this cutesy little globe kit. Anyways, let's jump right into it and open it up. See what we have. So for starters, we have that. We have the little seed packet. Right there. We have the little soil block for it. As you can see. And then we have some rocks. Close this up and set it right there as a nice little. Ooh, let's get it. Yeah, right there. Anyways, grab my trusty little knife. I use it for opening boxes. I'm gonna cut it open. Remember, use knives responsibly. Voila. We have our little glass dome jar thing, whatever you want to call it. But plants will go in here. Also just realized there's like no instructions, so I'll be right back when I figure this out. Okay, so I figured it out. I need 3/4 cup of distilled water, and then I'll place the growing medium down into the bottom, just as is. You can see right there. Now, I don't have 3/4, but I got a whole cup right here, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Ooh. Let's say that's 3/4. Alright, now that 3/4 has been put in there, I'm gonna let it sit and I'm gonna come back in just a minute. Since the disc is soaking up the water, I thought I'd read these interesting facts on the side of the Venus flytrap box. It says, the famous and fascinating Venus flytrap forms a hinge trap that typically has a number of little triggers on the inside of each half. The coloration and scent of the open traps attracts their prey. When the same hair trigger is touched twice, or another one is touched, the trap quickly slams shut. The cilia, or little fingers on the outside edge of the trap, quickly close and lock together to form unescapable doors. Digestive enzymes secreted by the trap decompose the soft parts of the insect's body for digestion. The trap will open again in a week or two to capture another meal. Only the soft parts of the victim's body are consumed. The skeleton shell is removed by the rain or wind activity. These plants developed this ability to cope with the nutrient-poor environment they are native to. As a result of this, it is important to only water them with distilled water and to not apply fertilizer to them. Fly traps are perennials that can live for decades, and their traps increase in size each year when they return after a brief cold period. So I have tried growing Venus flytraps before and it's never worked. So I'm going to try to take more care of this one and hopefully get it to a stage where it is fully grown and developed. I do live in Texas though, so the heat might play a pivotal role in them dying, but I will do whatever I can to make sure this one thrives and survives. And if it does get to a point where they sprout and they get to a good growth and they are able to eat, I will go to the store and get flies or whatever I need to, crickets, and hand feed them if need be. But we'll worry about that later. This is just growing and seeing if Hobby Lobby sells decent fly traps. So it's been 20 minutes and I've put over 2 cups of water in it, but we're still going strong. Okay, now that the soil has been taken care of, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of the rocks on there first so that I don't sprinkle them on top of any of the seeds that I'm about to put in there. I'm not gonna put too many of them. Maybe just like mostly around the edges or so. But as soon as I get this done, I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll put the seeds in. So here's what it looks like with the rocks in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the seeds, and then put the whole bag of rocks, just because I don't want it, you know, to be entirely, you know, taken up by rocks. But I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these in. Look how small these seeds are. Since they're so small, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off. You know what, actually, well, I'm just gonna do this. So on here, it says it's gonna take upwards of 3 months to sprout, 1 to 3 months. So with that being said, you know, there's probably not gonna be another video on this for a while, which is fine, because I gotta cover it with plastic wrap, put it in direct sunlight, and let it germinate for 1 to 3 months. And then as soon as it does, then I can start the next part of the process. So when I get done with this tedious process, so I have the plastic wrap, and I'm just gonna cover it all up like so. Okay, so I do have the seeds pushed down in here. You can't see them because they're so small. The rocks are in there. The soil is moist. I have covered it with plastic wrap, as it stated. It's gonna take 1 to 3 months for the seed to sprout. As soon as they sprout, I'll have to wait 2 more weeks before I can remove the plastic wrap from them. But as soon as they sprout and I see anything, I will provide an updated video. And I do have another video of me planting something else that's kind of interesting that I've never done before. And let me know what you think of these videos, because I'm not big into like planting or gardening, but I've always had like a love for it, because I like seeing things grow and life being able to like come into existence from just a little seed. And it's very interesting to me, and having like these little ecosystems, or like even jars for them to survive in. I think that's very interesting. I want to get to a point where I can like have a self-contained ecosystem inside of something. But I did want to start, you know, with these little kitty things from Hobby Lobby. If you want me to see me do more like gadgets and stuff and build all kinds of things, they have a crazy amount of selections at Hobby Lobby. Just let me know. I'm gonna go put this up and try to forget about it for a month, but let me know if you have any more suggestions, questions, or anything else. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.